Joni, what was the thing you liked most about your team's play today? What did you like most about what your team did, play-wise?
I thought we just continued to do what we've been doing. Obviously, was a lot of noise around the game on Thursday, and it's easy for a team who is just starting to have some success to get comfortable and not be locked in. And so I was really impressed with their focus in the film room on Friday, and that carried over to Saturday. And then you come to today where not only do you have an Arkansas team who is hungry for a win, who plays really hard, who shoots the three really well, it's senior day and all the activities surrounding that, rightfully so. You've got families flying into town, you've got recognitions before the game, we've got a reception after the game. There's a lot of moving pieces, period, from Thursday to today. And I thought that they were just extremely locked in, followed the game plan. We're continuing to share the basketball, we're continuing to defend at a high level. So a lot of really good things today.
The players talked a little bit about the emotions just being high today before the game. Talk a little bit just about your senior group and all of them had a great game today.
Are y'all doing this on purpose? um, I'll save Lauren for last because I won't get to anybody else if I start with her. Jordan Webster is probably the smartest person in the room, in any room she walks in. Her ability to manage her body. We talk a lot about the pain Lauren has played in, but Jordan Webster plays in a ton of pain as well. She's had 3 hip surgeries. I don't know how many people know that about her. And I said this about Lauren last week, and I should have included her in it, but you learn so much about a person when they play hurt. And she is someone who never makes excuses, who is always on top of her business, and had a lot of options as to where she wanted to go. And so for her to come here, for her to sacrifice her body every day, for her to lead the way she leads and represent us the way she does, it's something that is admirable. I respect and am really just grateful that I had a chance to be around her. Same thing for Lamaya Hilton. I've known Lamaya for a really long time. I coached against her with USA Basketball when she was with Team Canada and stayed up several nights trying to figure out how we were going to guard her and never thought I'd have an opportunity to coach her. And so to have that has been a tremendous blessing. She is even more special on the inside than she looks on the outside. And that's a remarkable thing for a young woman to have and to be said about her. Her ability to show up every day and be consistent is something that is impressive. And yes, they're all seniors. They've all done this before. But considering the season we've had, it's still, they're the ones that kept us together in January. And they followed our lead and the team followed their lead. And then you go with Nye, who is Nye. We don't take any credit for who she is as a basketball player. She was that when she got here. To watch how she's continued to grow off the court. She's on several she's in several organizations. She's an AKA. She's on several leadership boards. She runs her own community service drive back home. She is someone who has as big of an influence off the floor as she does on the floor. And to see her continue to grow that and care as much about that as she does anything basketball related is really, really special. Her work on the floor speaks for itself. And she leads us every single day. She's actually the first player since Whitney Bodie from Auburn in 2009 to have 3 straight games with a double-double in points and assists, and that's incredible in this league. That's incredible. And then Lauren Ware. Don't know how you replace someone like her. She's the coach of this team, not me. She tells all of us what to do. She is the standard. She is who you want your daughter to follow. She's who you want your son to marry. Her integrity, her determination is well beyond her years. And she had a choice to make last year. Lauren was a senior last year. For her to decide to come back here and put her body on the line for another year, for her to see who we were talking to in the portal and the freshmen we were bringing in and say, I want to be a part of that. I want to make sure that we're leaving Texas A&M better than we found it. It speaks to who she is as a person. And I'm just extremely grateful and don't have enough thank yous for that entire group led by Lauren.
Or on the seniors, just so often on senior day, you see coaches just trying to sneak in players for a couple minutes. Yeah. All of your ladies played really well, 7 points, was the lowest output. The rest were in double figures. Have you gotten the chance at all to really appreciate and think about how special it is to have a group like that?
Yes, every single day. Every single day. We're recognizing them today, but there is not a day that we don't talk about that group, this entire group, but that group and how special they are. And when you just speak of our wings, when you talk about Lamaya and Jordan, Jordan's been a starter all year long. She just came off the bench, right? Like she could start a lot of places. So are we shocked today that she goes into the starting lineup and does what she does? No, absolutely not. And I think that's what's special about this group too. They don't care who gets the credit. They just want to make each other better and win.
You had a stretch there in the maybe middle, late first quarter, you didn't shoot the ball well, but then you shot the ball well the rest of the time, and you have now for a few games. What has changed for your offense to evolve like that, where you don't have those long stretches that you had maybe a month ago?
Well, I think today, when the ball was stuck, when we didn't shoot the ball well, the ball was stuck. We weren't moving the ball very well. And once we got to moving the basketball and calling some plays, I thought we were much, much better. I think there's a few different things to answer your question. I think we're getting more games under our belt. Remember, we only had 9 non-conference games. You normally play 13. So we're 4 games behind everybody else. And so I think it's part of it is continuing to get better and learn what it is we're doing. I think part of it is confidence. 12 of our players have never done this before in this league. And so if you honestly went back and took shots we had in January and shots we had today, they're the same shots. We're just making them now. So I think a lot of that has to do with the confidence they have. And the ball's got a ton of energy. It's moving. It's finding people at the right time. It knows where it's supposed to go, who it's supposed to go to, why it's supposed to go there. So I think it's a few of all of those things as to why it looks a little bit different.
Sort of similar question, but in the first quarter, it seemed like anyone could get an offensive rebound if they wanted to. What was your perspective during that really first quarter into the second a little bit, and why do you think that sort of slowed down?
I think we came out and really rebounded the ball aggressively, and then I think Arkansas came out and started rebounding the ball well. And so for us, we knew this was an opportunity that we could go get more touches and hands on the basketball. It's just continuing to be consistent in doing that so we can create extra possessions. And then I credit them. I thought they are relentless in their pursuit of getting rebounds. And when we boxed them out, we kept them off the glass. And when we didn't, they got their hands on them.
The 2 girls said that, they didn't listen to the outside noise all along, but 3 in a row, 4 of 5 now. They said they had no doubt that this was in this group. Just how proud are you of these ladies for putting together this stretch of really good basketball?
Extremely, extremely proud. They get all the credit for where we are now because, again, they're the ones who are in it. They're the ones who have to practice every day. They have to believe in our game plan, and they stay together. And so that's a hard thing to do. I said it out there. We're adults, and sometimes we don't respond the right way when we don't get the outcome we want. And you're talking to 18 and 22-year-olds who, hadn't won a game since January 8th until about 2 weeks ago. And so to have that kind of belief and that type of resilience and that type of response, anybody who's looking to hire people better come in this locker room and hire our players. That's what I would say.
So Lauren, what did you think about today's effort? A little bit business-like effort by you ladies. Just tell me what you thought about your effort.
With it being senior night, there was obviously a lot of emotions. I think most of the day, all of us were crying, honestly, before the game. Just a lot of feels, all the feels. But we knew what this game meant to us, not just, for our seniors and, our team, but also, for our trajectory for the future. We were trying to make it to the tournament. That's our goal. So this was a must-win game for us, another must-win game. And I think the scout, was perfect. Coach Alex had a scout. He did a great scout. And we prepared. This was a game we needed to win, and we came out and executed. So I'm just really proud of our effort. I think we did great.
Jordan, she kind of talked about some of the emotions. Just why are there so many emotions with this team? It just feels like this senior group is really tight.
Yeah, I think we all come from different backgrounds. And so, we have a team made up of a lot of transfers. And so for everyone to come here for their last year, you really don't know what to expect. You have no idea walking into a brand new situation. But I feel like the coaches did a really good job putting this group together. Mm-hmm. And to have this group for your senior year and your last group, it's hard to come by. And so it's just great people. We're surrounded by great people. We all really love each other. And so for this to be one of our last home games, it's just very emotional.
Lauren, coming here 3 years ago, what does this mean to you? What does the maroon and white mean to you in your time in Aggieland as you reflect on it?
Yeah, it means the world to me. the university, but more so just like the people in it. Like Texas A&M like has the name, like everyone, the history behind it, but like the people that are here are truly amazing. And like when I first came here, like obviously coming from a situation where like it wasn't the best situation for me, like everyone welcomed me with open arms. And like since I first came here, like I felt the love and like the 12th man, I felt everything. And so for us to be here now and like playing how we're playing, like it just seems like such a full circle moment, and like everything is just coming to fruition for us. So it's just been a great experience for me. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
When you checked out that final time
yeah.
and hugged Joni, what was that like?
It was sad. I mean, I'm glad this isn't our last game. So I mean, like that makes it better. You know, we have more games to play. I know it's not over, but I mean, she means the world to me. Like everyone who's ever met her or played for her can attest that she's honestly like the best coach in the world. And so like it just means so much to me that she comes every day and coaches us as hard as she does, loves on us as hard as she does. And I mean, I know everyone else feels the same way that I do.
Lauren, this is like the second straight game that starters basically shoot over 50%.
Yeah.
What's changed about your offense that's getting so productive?
I think it was just a matter of time. I think we had all the information that we needed. It was just a matter of us doing it and executing it. And I think we're also just really gelling together. We're learning to like really play off each other. Like it might have took us a long time, but I'm glad it's happening now. Like, you know, we started off rough and people might have been like, what's going on? But like we weren't listening to the outside noise and we just kept pushing. Like everyone's been saying, like, we honestly haven't changed anything. Like we had all the tools, we have all the pieces, we had it from the beginning. It was just a matter of us putting it together. So.
Do you believe there was confidence that it was eventually going to turn around in the locker room, or it was never a moment of doubt?
Yeah, I mean, I think we stayed within ourselves, stayed within our circle, as in players and coaches. Like, any outside noise, it didn't matter to us. Like, we know people were saying, like, oh, what's going on with them? But we knew what we had, and so we remained confident. Like, this is a hard league, and Joni kept telling us, like, to have fresh eyes every day. And we really came in with fresh eyes every day, knowing that eventually it would turn around in our favor.
To that point, 3-game win streak now in that tough league. How much confidence does that give you guys going forward, like Lauren said, to make that run and try to make it to where you guys want to make it?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of confidence, but we're not done yet. Like, we're not comfortable. You can't get comfortable in this league. And so just sticking to what we've been doing, like, it's the same thing. Come in every day, work hard, and we're not changing anything.